Morning, everybody. John Ponick with the Mojave Valley Daily News. This is the Daily Dose for Friday,
TGIF.
July 2nd. So let's check out what's going on. Tri-State Radiology Center is our sponsor. Tri-State Radiology Center offers a wide-open, large-bore MRI to scan larger body sizes up to 450 pounds. In addition to the MRI, they offer digital X-rays. Tri-State Radiology Center is an American College of Radiology accredited facility. Call them today at 928-460-7226. And remember, at the Tri-State Radiology Center, your image means the world to us. All right, let's dig in. Good morning, David. Good morning, Sandy. Yes, TGIF for sure. All right, our top story, Delta variant confirmed locally. Statewide, the mutation has 130 confirmed cases and has caused 2 deaths. Basically, the story, we have quotes from several people, but Denise Burley and Dr. Cara Christ, Dr. Christ is the director of Arizona Department of Health Services. Denise Burley is our county health director. Talking about the Delta variant and some of the other variants as well. Specifically that the Delta variant is a much more contagious, aggressive variant. They also talk about the vaccinations and how the vaccinations help combat the hospitalization in that. I don't think that I had anything. The presence of the Delta variant is worrisome, according to Denise Burley, not because of its severity, but because of its apparent ease of transmission from one person to another. Dr. Chris said that the Delta variant is 60% more transmissible and more likely to lead to hospitalization than the Alpha, which was the original variant. So they're basically saying that you need to go out and get your vaccines. That will help combat even the Delta variant, but more than that, will help combat transmission to other people. So work on that, please. Good morning, Pamela from Wisconsin. Mark. Water Watchers?
Sure.
All right. So here we have a couple of EMT certified lifeguards from the Water Rescue Safety LLC out patrolling the Colorado River. The city approved a new $414,000 contract with Water Rescue Safety for the rest of this summer and next year as well. They also approved a $35,000 supplemental allocation that will have the WRS, the Water Rescue Safety people, provide security and other services on city beaches. The story is basically how they have taken the money from the watercraft rental fee that they've instituted and use that to pay these guys to provide more security out on the river. They're all EMTs, so that helps with medical and how the issues are coming up on the river when it comes to people that, not necessarily people that already have their own boats and jet skis and that, it's people that are renting them, renting boats and jet skis. And the guy from Water Rescue said the most important thing was the power of observation is what separates seasoned and inexperienced watercraft operators. You're out there thinking that the whole river is yours, and Clay Parker. Good morning, Clay. Happy Friday. Good morning, Matt Curtis. Out there goofing off on the river and not paying attention to the boat that's coming up next to you or the jet ski that's coming up next to you. Inexperienced drivers not realizing what's going on. So City Manager Toby Cotter mentioned in here specifically the fact that the cost of their services is funded by the safety fee that is collected each time a personal watercraft is rented. So please be careful. We know it's going to be a zoo out there this weekend, both on the lake as well as the river. We also have a story here on fireworks and fires could impact air quality. We haven't had it hasn't happened yet in Arizona, but in Nevada they just send out a ozone threat For the whole weekend. It was put out by the Clark County Department of Environment and Sustainability. They specifically call out fireworks, smoke from wildfires, and dust storms are causing a lot of problems, specifically for people with respiratory problems, cardiac disease, young children, and senior citizens. So what they're saying is if you go outside and you smell smoke, go back inside and let your air conditioner run. It filters out the particulate. Breaking news, Jeff?
Sure.
Breaking news is brought to you by New Image Primary Care, now scheduling appointments within 7 days. Call them today for your appointment at 928-299-2588. We have some video here from a fire. Actually, we got the picture.
I have video too. It's going into it.
Okay. You can also go to our YouTube channel or to our Facebook channel and catch the video of it. But it was a fire blamed on permissible consumer fireworks. Destroyed a shed by the Motel 6 down in Old Bullhead. It was reported about 4 o'clock yesterday afternoon on the 1000 block of Highway 95. They were able to get there and put it out. I don't know. I'd be a little sketchy about going there to, what's in the shed? Fireworks. Oh, great. But they were able to put it out before it moved to either the hotel or any other neighboring vehicles and buildings in there. So good job to our Bullhead City Fire Department.
They always do a good job.
Yeah, good guys.
They're quick.
All right, we also have a story here. Driver unable to avoid crash. We just have some of the preliminary information on it. I don't know that we'll ever get anything more on this, but this is at Highway 95 in Corwin. It seems pretty cut and dry. There was a guy that was heading north. 2 cars, a car and a vehicle following him. The car came to a stop at the stoplight at Corwin. The vehicle following him couldn't stop, so he swerved into the southbound lanes and hit the curb, and that threw him back into the northbound lane where he sideswiped the car that was stopped at the stoplight. So 20-year-old Eric De Los Santos Castaneda was cited and released for failure to control speed to avoid a collision. The other driver was taken by Bullhead City Fire Department ambulance to Warm Sea to be treated for some minor injuries. So thankfully things went okay there.
Semi-okay.
Semi-okay, yeah. We have a car that is damaged and a guy that was banged up and another guy that was cited. So we'll see. All right, sports.
Okay.
We got a couple of things here. We starting with Zach?
Yeah, of course.
With Quadzilla.
We call him Quadzilla.
Good morning, Lance.
That's right.
All right, so this is Zach Hammett. He's a senior running back for River Valley High School. You can see from the picture why we call him Quadzilla. This was against this was during one of their 7-on-7 drills this year. He's going against Fabian Ronquillo from Mojave. But it's a preview story here on the River Valley boys, the River Valley football team, and talking specifically about Zach Hammett. So a lot of good things said by Coach Jonathan Clark. Zach was one of our finalists last year for Male Student Athlete of the Year, and according to the coach, he has just been working hard in the weight room and working hard out there during their practices, so they expect even more from him this year. They had a great year, went all the way into the second round of the playoffs. Zach also has a 3.0 GPA, or above a 3.0 GPA, so they're expecting big things from him. Last year he had 16 touchdowns, so 16 touchdowns in 8 games. That's a pretty good year. So.
That's dominating.
Yeah, so we'll see what happens. We'll see what happens with this.
Go Zach.
Yes, buddy, I agree. Center divider worked.
Yes.
You want to do our Friday fishing forecast?
Sure.
All right.
Want to update them?
Yes, our Friday fishing forecast is brought to us by Mike Huseman at River King Tackle. Mike is on vacation, so we are going to run last week's video.
All right, let's do
I would
it.
think that things would still pretty much the same.
A little bit, yeah.
If you don't
Real
catch any
close,
fish,
anyway.
it's not because it was last week's video.
All right, let's run it. Here we go.
Hi, I'm Mike with River King Tackle and your Friday fishing report and forecast. Up on Lake Mojave, smallmouth bite is still going pretty good. Look for them in heavy cover and deep off the points. They're hitting topwater bays above the grass and plastics pulled uphill off of the deeper points. Striper bite up on Mojave is not so hot right now, except for up at Willow Beach. There's some big fish being caught up there. Down south towards Catherine's Landing, the bluegill bite is on fire as well. Moving down onto the river, the striper bite is heating up, just like the temperatures here. We've had really high temperatures, 120 degrees plus, keeping a lot of people off the river and making fishing a pleasure to be out there on the river. That's all that's really going on in the river. If you need anything, come on down to River King Tackle. We got you covered. Happy fishing. Hope to see you out there.
All right, so maybe not 120 degrees plus this weekend, but it's still going to be hot. We also have another story in here about other fish out there. So he was talking about striper and bluegill. We have a whole story in here about catfish.
Oh, that's right. Big catfish.
Yes, some big ones. And some big ones caught by some little guys, which is cool.
Yeah, it is cool.
All right, we on racing last week there was a whole confusion. Somebody said that Kyle Busch won after I said that Alex Bowman won.
That was the Infinity race.
There was two races. Yes, you
I
might as well
know.
be speaking Latin.
Right.
So there was an Infinity race on Saturday,
Which he got a flat on.
right? And Alex Bowman passed him and won.
Won on the last lap.
But then he came back on Sunday
And won.
And Kyle Busch won.
There you go.
And both of them were at Pocono, and that's why I was confused. Oh,
That
I
is
like
your NASCAR
graphic.
update.
So this week they are up in my old stomping grounds, and my homie, they are
Your
up
homie.
at
Who's your homie?
I scrolled right past
Oh,
her name.
come on.
Where's my Wisconsin
I
girl?
know.
Pamela.
Okay.
They are up at Elkhart Lake at Road America, which is an awesome track up there.
That is a really good track.
And it's halfway between Milwaukee and Green Bay. It's almost 4 miles, 14 turns. So that's Sunday. I don't know who the favorite is on it. Doesn't really matter. You got to pick. Are you going to go with your old reliable?
Well, Larson hasn't won in a few races, so let's go with Kyle Larson again.
Yeah, he took 1 week and didn't win.
He took a week off.
He-
Okay, he didn't lose for a
All right,
week
so
or win for a week.
he
It's
must have
okay.
been-
Who you picking?
Kyle Busch.
Oh gosh, you're going for a repeat. All
I
right,
don't know
whatever.
anything about it.
Whatever. Kevin Harvick fan in the chat.
Oh, yeah?
Oh yeah, Pamela.
Carrie Fairing is... Pamela is?
Yeah, see, I knew that'd grab your attention.
That's my homie.
Yeah.
Are you going out to see it, Pamela? All right, we also on Fridays have our lifestyle section. So here is the lifestyle section. The first story that we want to talk about is Grace Hecht has a story in here about reduce, reuse, and recycle. So it's she's got an event coming up, an art show coming up. So she's got some hints on recycling, some information about Recyclops, the company that's going to be handling the voluntary recycling program in town. So check that out. That picture there is kind of disturbing for me. I don't know if you... It's a giant eye looking at me. It's kind of bothersome, so I'm going to move on. Carrie Fairing is sitting right over here, so that's why I keep looking over here to
Okay, we were all wondering that.
what's going on over here. And then we have weekend happenings, which is awesome. Oh, I should have asked you to bring up the picture of Leonard Interior, but Leonard Interior is going to be performing at one of the events. So I'm just going to touch on a couple. Tonight from 4 to 8 at Los Lagos, they have a luau and pig roast. And they'll have live music by Chrissy Thompson. I had no idea who Chrissy Thompson is. You're a country fan. Do you know who? Yeah. Chrissy Thompson is a country performer, and I was told to go check her out online. I checked it out. She's really good.
You're a fan now?
Yes.
Cool.
Well, I'm not a big country fan, though.
Well, you're still a fan though.
Yeah.
Okay.
Don't roll your eyes at me because I don't like
Wait,
country.
I didn't see her roll her eyes. She just shook her head.
I could hear the rattle coming. Clink, 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 clink. So, 5 to 8 tonight. Reservations are not required, but go check them out. And then the red, white, and blue pool party at the Riverside is tomorrow from noon to 6. That's where Leonard Interior is going to be playing. If you know who he is, you know how good he is. If you don't know, you need to go check it out because he's good. But a bunch of other things in here. The Blue Tattoo Band will be out at Hooch's in Topak. Obviously, we have the Oatman Egg Fry every year on the 4th of July. That's going on. Rockets over the river. There's a bunch of things, so go and check that out. That's
Check
in
it
our
out.
brand new lifestyle section.
It's cool.
I have to keep mentioning the lifestyle section because our editor is sitting right behind the camera, and I will be fired before the show is over if I don't mention our brand new lifestyle section.
Wow. Is that true, Mike?
I'm not sure that's entirely accurate.
I didn't think so.
He didn't say no.
You didn't.
He just said, I'm not sure.
Not accurate. Okay.
All right, today in history, 1937. Any idea, Mike?
No.
Aviator Amelia Earhart and navigator Fred Noonan disappeared over the Pacific Ocean.
Not the Bermuda Triangle, but
No.
okay.
Well, I
or
don't
was
know.
it?
Who knows? Well, no, it was over the Pacific,
It
so
can't
that would be
the
no.
Bermuda Triangle
That's
because
on the
it was over
Atlantic.
the Pacific.
Pacific,
yes.
true.
Yeah, but
But most people disappear into the
that's a
Bermuda
good
Triangle.
guess, Jeff.
Yeah, that was good. And in 1982, Larry Walters of San Pedro used a lawn chair equipped with 45 helium-filled weather balloons to rise to an altitude of 16,000 feet. He landed 8 miles away in the LBC.
He's lucky to be alive.
He is lucky. Hey, I got a good idea. Hold my beer. All right, weather. Weather is brought to you by Living Waters Hospice, your hometown hospice. Together, we can make a difference. Hot. 114 and sunny today, 113 and sunny tomorrow, 116, 116, 116 for Sunday, Monday, and
No breaks. Just straight 116, guys. Get
Yes.
ready.
yes, it's going to be hot. All right, before we wrap this up, Carrie Fearing is here, and she will be awarding the $25 Culver's gift certificate
Woohoo!
for our contest this week. She is,
We got all your names in the bucket here.
is she in?
Am
all
I
your
in?
names. Everybody
Can you
that
see
put
me?
Yeah, they can see you.
Okay.
Yeah, so we're
Everybody-
gonna do this. We're gonna do this again next week. I know we got a ProFit gift certificate coming next week, but this week it's Culver's. So she's going to pull a name.
The lucky
Okay.
winner.
So John had mentioned a randomizer. I'm the randomizer.
All right, cool. So at least we know it's accurate.
We're gonna be working on some other things to
We're
try
gonna
and
work
make
out
this
the
a little bit
kinks.
easier. She had to do a lot of handwriting and all that. So before she draws this, remember we need you not today, but let's start again on Monday to fill out the phrase in there. I'm a fan of the Daily Dose.
Hashtag
we need
I'm a
you
fan.
to share it, and we need you to like or love. You could love the page. too.
Like, follow.
Care. We had some cares in there.
Cares.
Yeah, a couple cares. Just some
It all means the
interaction.
same.
Interaction is
We
what
need
we
you
like.
to interact, yes,
Yes.
and share it. Get it out to your friends. Get them to do the same thing.
That's
All right.
right.
So
Are we ready? Who's going to do the drum roll? We had 40 entries this week, so that's good.
that is
John,
good.
if you do the drum roll, we'll hear it better.
Okay, ready? Dun, 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 dun.
And the winner
All
is.
right, so we've got
Here we go.
Cindy Frizzell.
Cindy
Cindy
Frizzell.
Cindy
Oh.
Frizzell,
What
way
a
to
lucky
go!
Right on.
$25 gift card to Culver's.
And you
We're
know,
free any day for lunch if you want
Yeah,
to bring
Cindy.
us along.
Yeah,
Yeah, because that is enough for two.
that's enough for two. So it would have to be
Absolutely.
Cindy and one of us.
I'm still in the shop.
All right. Well, congratulations, Cindy. You know how to get a hold of us. We will get it over to you. I think that is it for today, right?
Yep, I think
We've
so
had
too.
everything covered. Thank
Yeah.
you, Carrie.
Oh, you're
I know it's been a lot of work, so thanks a lot.
Yeah, she did a great job at that. Oh, she's in the chat. She
Cindy
said,
is?
"Wow, thank you." Congratulations, Cindy.
All right. So we'll work it out with Cindy on how to get that to her.
That's right.
All right, then we are going to wrap it up. Remember, this is brought to you by the Tri-State Radiology Center. The Tri-State Radiology Center offers same or next day appointments, and they accept most insurances, including Medi-Cal. They have a wide-open MRI and offer digital x-rays with your reports ready in 24 hours. Call them today for an appointment at 928-460-7226. I am going to run over to D-Flat and get some CBD for my dog because she cannot handle the fireworks.
Oh yeah.
Please,
It's not a bad
everybody, be
idea.
safe. Be safe with the fireworks. Be safe out on the water, and
Have a great 4th.
Have a great 4th, and
Yeah.
we will see you. We're not doing a show Monday.
Monday, no.
So we will see you back here Tuesday.
Tuesday. That's right. It's going to be a shorter
Thank you,
week.
Carrie.
Thank
Yeah,
you,
Carrie.
John. It's always a pleasure.
Thanks, Jeff.
Thanks, John.
Thank
Thanks,
you,
Carrie.
Mike.
Thank Mike. See you guys all
see everybody.
Tuesday.